Chapter 7. A busy morning. There was once a little boy called Andrew Smith, and his mother used to call him Andy for short. He was a useful boy and did all sorts of things for his mother and father. He used to run errands every day, and he really had a very good memory indeed. One day his mother said, "Andy, please go to the grocer's and get me a packet of tea." "A packet of tea," said Andy. "Yes, mother." As he went to the door, his father said, "Andy, please get me a box of nails." "A packet of tea, a box of nails," said Andy. "Yes, Daddy." As he went down the path, his aunt, who lived next door, called him. "Andy, if you're going out, please get me a bag of buns for tea at our baker's." "A packet of tea, a box of nails and a bag of buns," said Andy to himself. "Yes, Auntie." He was just going out of the gate when his uncle came up on his way home. "Hello, Andy," he said. "Are you off shopping? Here's 50 pence. Buy me a paper. There's a good boy." "A packet of tea, a box of nails, a bag of buns and a paper," said Andy. "Yes, Uncle." He went down the road. Old Mrs. Brown knocked on the window when she saw him passing. "Andy," she called, "please get me a pot of cream. And a quarter of peppermints, will you? A packet of tea, a box of nails, a bag of buns, a paper, a pot of cream and a quarter of peppermints," said Andy. "Yes, Mrs. Brown." On he went and met Mr. Jones. "Hello, Andy," said Mr. Jones. "Are you passing the fish shop? Please buy me a nice skipper, will you? Here's the money." "A packet of tea, a box of nails, a bag of buns, a paper, a pot of cream, a quarter of peppermints, and a nice skipper," said Andy to himself. "Yes, Mr. Jones." He went on. Soon he met Jim and Peter, and they showed him their new marbles. Then he met Susan, and she told him how she had fallen down and showed him her bandaged knee. Then after that he met Tom, who gave him a sweet and told him that his mother had made some ginger buns for tea. "I must hurry," said Andy to himself. He went to the grocer's and bought. Well, what did he buy? He went to the ironmonger and bought, can you tell me? He went to the baker's, and what did he get there? He went to the dairy and came out with what? He went to the sweet shop and put down the money for, can you remember? And last of all he went to the fish shop. And there he asked for a nice, do you know what it was? What a lot of parcels he had. Off he went home, and on the way he repeated the list over to himself, and, dear me, Andy had forgotten something. Yes, he had. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Yes, you are right. He had forgotten his uncle's paper. He met a newsboy and bought one. Now, Andy was happy. He ran off home, carrying 7 things, and who can tell me what they were? Enid Blyton. New words. Memory is your ability to remember things. Run an errand. When Do a job for them, such as taking a message or fetching something. Grocer is a person who runs a shop that sells all kinds of food and household things. Quarter is one of 4 equal parts of something. Kipper is a kind of fish that is dried in smoke to give it a special taste. Ironmonger is a person who makes things out of iron. Dairy is a shop that sells milk or things made out of milk. Parcel is something wrapped up in a paper. Newsboy is a person who sells newspapers. Understanding the lesson. A. Put the things in the order Andy bought them. A packet of tea. A bag of buns. A box of nails. A kipper. Newspaper. B. Answer the following questions. 1. From where did Andy buy these things? A. A pot of cream. B. A box of nails. C. A bag of buns. D. A kipper. 2. Who asked Andy to buy these things? A. A quarter of peppermints. B. A packet of tea. 3. What had Andy forgotten? 4. How many parcels did Andy have? 5. Andy ran errands for many people that day and he was happy doing so. If you were Andy, would you have done the same? Why? Vocabulary zone. A. Match the things with the measure words and write them correctly. 1. A grain of. 2. A bag of. 3. A drop of. 4. A cup of. 5. A slice of. 6. A ball of. 7. A teaspoon of. 8. A bar of. B. Many naming words are used to show a collection of things. Read the words given below. 1. A group of dancers. 2. A hive of bees. 3. A flock of geese. 4. A loaf of bread. 5. A class of students. Grammar fun. Describing words for possession. Words such as my, your, its, his, her, our and their show that something belongs to someone. Our dog has a bushy tail. Its tail is long. Your bag is very heavy. Their garden has lovely flowers. Who has taken my book? Do you know his house? The teacher called her mother. A. Complete the sentences with the correct words from the box. Their, his, her, your, its, my, our. 1. Kabir is wearing a hat. Hat is blue. 2. Lina took a book and put it in bag. 3. I have an umbrella. Umbrella is pretty. 4. The dog wagged tail. 5. We welcome you to house. 6. All the children carried bags with them. B. Answer these questions about you. Tick your answers. 1. How often do you go to the zoo? A. I go to the zoo every Sunday morning. B. I often go to the zoo. C. I sometimes go to the zoo. D. I never go to the zoo. 2. How often do you watch TV? A. I watch TV every day. B. I often watch TV. C. I sometimes watch TV. D. I never watch TV. C. Complete these sentences about you. Here are some ideas to help you. Use other ideas if you want to. Eat rice. Go on a bus. Have breakfast. Listen to the radio. Play with my friends. Speak on the phone. Walk to school. Go into a shop. D. Work with a partner. Ask questions with how often do you? How often do you watch TV? I watch it every day. Write well. Given below is the timetable that Ritu's mother had made for her. You also make a similar timetable in the space given below and work accordingly. Listening time. John is at a shop buying some things. Listen to his conversation with the shopkeeper. Write true or false. 1. John wants to buy a bag of flour. 2. A packet of biscuits cost 10 rupees. 3. He wants to buy a dozen eggs and a carton of milk. 4. He also buys a box of toffees for himself. Listen again. Look at John's shopping list and tick the things he bought. Shopping list. A bag of flour. A carton of juice. A packet of biscuits. A carton of milk. A packet of chips. A bar of chocolate. A dozen bananas. A box of toffees. A dozen eggs. A loaf of bread. Speak well. Work with a partner. Think of a thing that you want to buy and role play A. Conversation at a shop. Student A, can you give me? Please. Student B, how much many? Do you want? Student A, I want. Student B, here they are.